guys, welcome back to the Next Level Official Podcast, where we're talking about this week's news and events in cinema, entertainment, and gaming.
But mostly gaming.
Mostly gaming, but
mostly
some entertainment.
Because there's nothing happening in movies.
We're the entertainment.
I just want to ask Pelo, did he get the feet pick? Did he get the feet pick?
I got that. Now I have that stupid song in my head. It's playing right now.
Mr. Sunchips, you outdid yourself with the feet pick. See if we can play a little clip of it.
Because you want to see the feet pick, but you cannot see the D pick. But you gotta pay for premium.
I can't believe I had to pay for premium.
Man, last week
How's it go, Rob?
No.
Pelo knows.
I'm just waiting for the beat to drop.
Man, it was great.
I bet you are.
If you haven't seen it, Mr. Sunchips on YouTube. You can find him on Spotify.
Batamobile.
Feet Pick, the song is hilarious. It's like a Weird Al kind of R&B rapping song.
And I think
who's the one that found it? Who's the one that
think-
found it? Speedy.
This guy.
I think his foot is on the thumbnail. Yeah, I think Speedy was.
I don't know, but they got some long toes on that thing.
Yeah, bro, you got some long ass toes, bro.
Man.
Yeah.
If it had been Pelo's foot,
bro.
it would have been super hairy.
You wouldn't
even have
foot.
seen anything. You wouldn't have seen anything.
It's like
Bigfoot got
a
nothing
dub
on
coming
me.
out.
But it's a
got
tiny
nothing on me.
foot. It's a tiny hairy foot.
With a tiny hairy foot.
Because you
Just
know,
one big.
you know what
It's
they
just
say
one
about tiny
big toe.
feet.
It's just one big toe.
And it's not even the big toe. It's like the middle toe. Looks like he's flipping you off. That's how bad it is.
With a bunch of fur around it.
Oh man! So I'm excited about this next piece of news that's out there. So, Mr. News Nuggets.
We got some news nuggets that are going to drop.
Nuggets. Mr. Akira Yamasoka, the composer behind Silent Hill series.
Wait.
I don't know. I try to say it. Let's go.
Akira Yamoka.
Okay.
Yamoka.
It's not Yamoka. I'll give you some mocha.
The two of you are offending so many people. People on YouTube.
We only have like 30 subscribers. That's not very many.
I know. We're growing, but give us a break.
They know us.
Pelo, how about you try and say it?
I'm good.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I fucking thought.
Because I know I would mess it up. No. I am not going to offend a whole nation just for.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. So what do we have going on with them?
Your gameplay offends a lot of people.
Especially your teammate.
My gameplay is hilarious. I'm there for the chuckles.
No. You meant horrendous.
Horrendous. It was horrendous.
It is horrendous.
But news coming from Podcast AI Hub just got recently removed. We don't know why. They were just asked to remove it. He states that he's the big composer behind the original Silent Hill series. That he teased that he has a new project that's coming up, and he was speculating that it's basically what you guys have been kind of waiting for, which hints at the big deal here, PT, that playable trail demo that we had out there for Silent Hill for Konami, that PT, they killed it.
When did PT? Dude,
it was like several years ago, man. But Konami killed it. Remember, we had this big discussion on like where Konami was spending a lot of their time and money.
I was actually going to be, paying some money for that.
Oh, yeah. So it's short for playable teaser, and it was released under the fake developer 7780 Studio. The demo for Silent Hills was created by Hideo Kojima and Guillermo del Toro. Played in first-person PT, featured a hallway that players explored in an infinite loop, which is that's the backdrop. That's the background.
Well, for those that haven't out there, go YouTube. It's scary as shit. If people have been breaking down the code, finding all kinds of creepy-ass things that were all incorporated. I love a good horror game. And basically, they took it off the PlayStation Store. You can't get it unless you had it previously. And even if you upgrade to the PS5, there's some ways to possibly transfer it. But there's been this whole rumor that you're just not going to be able to find this juicy nugget anymore. So it's pretty sad. But like the news is like there's something coming up. Like he hinted at something and it got pulled. So we don't know if there's speculations about it. That maybe he was talking about something else. And it's just stoking the fire of Silent Hill again.
To pull it.
The AI Hub never responded as to who it was. They just said they were asked to do it, and they did it. So
who are we suspecting?
It
had to. Yeah, it had to be Konami, bro. It had to be Konami or Hideo Hideo was
So
like,
they-
"Yo, made the phone call."
No,
it was like,
it's kind of
Put it.
because like they're trying to they just like they will not
Pick up
release
the
it.
red
Like,
phone.
I think
Yeah.
it's like take it down now, boys.
take it down. But I
I'm
mean, it
coming
makes
for you.
perfect sense. But now, like you said, Speedy, this really lights the fire, and this intensifies.
Relit the fire.
Yeah, now exactly. Now it intensifies.
Who started the
because
fire?
Now,
This guy did.
yeah, you know. I mean, do we? I mean,
We're
Do
not
we go
talking
back
about
to
the
Billy
fire
Joel?
in your pants.
wow,
Are you talking about me taking us off? You coming out with your fire in the pants? There's a lot of personal experience in those words you're throwing at us, right?
So if you guys are, it'd be really interesting for you guys to go and just, Google PT. It's a demo that was in 2014, I believe, for the PlayStation, and the whole speculation of why it was taken down just reignites the fire of a possible new game coming out, hoping that it is, but since PT was just a playable trailer, that's all it was, not the actual title for the game. Are we speculating this is a continuation Silent Hill series type game, or is this a brand new horror game?
I don't know.
What do you guys
you
feel?
don't know how they can flex it. Like the
How would
story
you
has
flex it?
died. I would bring it into you want to
How are
connect
you
it
gonna
to
flex?
something that people are already out there happy. Like how many Final Fantasies have you bought that don't relate to each other? There's like 19 of them or 20.
So
So
you're
just
going to the
you're
slap
20s.
Silent Hill on this. Let's not do what Destiny does and just say it's Destiny 2 again for like forever and ever. Let's make this a new Silent Hill. Say it's a top dog Silent Hill. Let's drop it like it's hot. Let's play it. But I gotta get
like you said,
PlayStation first. So
Bungie did you bad,
Yeah.
huh, Speedy?
don't wait till we
yeah.
get that a little
okay.
later.
So that is some good speculation.
Hey, are you playing? Are
and
you playing Destiny anymore? Oh, okay.
I haven't.
Point
played it.
taken. Thank you.
I haven't played it. I just
New
definitely
season's
want
coming next week, but I'm like,
New season, same shit. So,
yeah, just
but on those same thread,
Those are scorned words.
Noob found us a yeah, I know. Noob found us another horror game that's in the making. Take us into it a little bit.
So check
Let's
this
get
out,
ill.
guys. So I was looking at some Instagramming, just doing some scrolling, some late night action with the scroll vibes, and came across this little, news nugget of a game called Ill. So this is a new developer game that actually they're trying to get developed. So we're trying to get money to back the game. So we're going to be dropping a link that is from a YouTuber by the name of Blue Drake 42, who gives us a little viewing of what the game is like. So this is
it's him. And then Chewbacca is Chewbacca.
See, that's why I didn't even go there.
It's Instagram. Well, we gotta credit the right person, man. This is the dude. He's got
I just
all
said
his
YouTuber.
YouTube. He's got all. This guy's
just
got
said
all his own
YouTuber.
YouTubes of
I just
all
said-
the things. It's his
Just
work.
mean the YouTube.
Let's talk about
Talking
some
about YouTube.
retweeter.
YouTuber guy.
Let's go.
YouTuber guy. Showing me the video.
gross.
So we have a YouTuber, and all he did was he's just talking about the game. So we're going to show
Just
you the clip
retweeting
down below, and you guys can take a look at it. So the actual person who's in charge of it, as Speedy said, is we're going to link his Instagram down below. Don't want to attempt the name, okay? Don't want to attempt the name, but you guys,
that name.
I think it's
it is a very, very gruesome horror game that looks insanely intense. I mean, we're talking like
Put the kids away.
like you need
So
Like-
we'll
like-
cut some B-roll here. We'll drop it so you can get a little creepy creeps.
The preview.
We'll put it over Pelo's face. Now we'll put it in the middle. It's over your face.
So you guys really need to check it out. If you're into horror games, or you're a fan of horror in general, and you want to check out something new and the possibility of a new game that's going to creep the shit out of you, this is the ticket. So the game is called Ill.
It looks amazing. The physics that are part of it, like arms blowing off, being held on by tendons.
I mean, we're talking some really, really detailed stuff here that, I mean, would really freak you out. But what's really awesome is aside from the game itself, if you look at the Instagram of the creator, I mean, he's got some other videos, some funny videos that he's done, including like Star Wars, There is also a link for Patreon where you can become a backer for the game and aid in the development, or, you know, expedite the development if they get the money they're looking for. So there's a lot of great options here. And this is, you know, this right here is how great games are born, you know, and this is where it all starts with these kind of ideas and, you know, trying to take it a step further. And, you know, from Speedy was describing some of the Instagram stuff, you know, that he had been involved in drawing, and he drew his talent.
His digital art is off the charts, man. It's gruesome. Yeah. It's like shocking. Like,
and that's where I like
all the things I love in games.
We get these independent people like this, and this is where we're finally finding. This is where we're having to look at for originality.
Yeah, it's not all about the AAA developers. Right. It's not all about these AAA titles. You know, you get these really good gems, you know, that are like diamonds in the rough. You know, what's up, Aladdin? And you know, you never know, man.
Original, not Will Smith version.
Shout out.
Yeah. Can't shout out Aladdin, bro. I mean, come on. God.
You ain't down with the street rats? What's up,
yeah,
bro?
I mean, what's up with you, bro? Not using a nom de plume? Come on.
I'm not gonna jump on that Disney, you know, bandwagon.
Dang, bro.
Or you're not gonna jump off of it.
No.
Yeah.
It's never on.
Are you sure?
The bus stopped and I just went.
A lot of princess outfits.
Yeah, that you have.
Not child size.
Yeah,
I don't think you want to see Princess Pelo. That's just
it's a lot of princess-sized outfits, man-sized, and we're helping
the
you.
The beast
move.
got nothing on me.
So this is something to really look forward to. Also, in some good gaming news, we got some Battlefield 6 news. So, you know, I'm a massive fan of the Battlefield series in itself. It's been a while since I played a really good Battlefield game. I mean, let's be honest, 2, 3, and 4 were my absolute favorite. I loved playing with, you know, Speedy. We had, you know, other Jesus, Brick.
We had a crew that would play.
We had a crew, man, and we would dominate. I mean, we would have so much fun, talking so much trash.
Whoa, I saw some eye rolls, Pelo. Hey, have you ever killed people with a
helicopter
blade?
It's okay.
Have you ever killed people with a helicopter blade on top of a skyscraper? No,
because you know,
and dropping your C4 off.
Yeah,
because Noob can't what?
Yeah,
you better slap some C4 to a helicopter, land
couldn't even try Battlefield,
jump off, parachute, boom. No,
didn't they have Battlefield like Hardline or something? It was like cops.
That's what
robbers.
It was.
Hardline was
what it was called.
Hardline was a fun one too. I played it, but
that was
dropped
the one
off really quick. It's like one of those. It's like
it peaked
like,
and then just
like when you break up with your girl and you get the rebound girl. That's what the rebound Battlefield was until the next Battlefield came out.
But the next Battlefield was Battlefield 1, which you guys were not fans of. Yeah, I played a little bit, but it was just,
you know, the whole horses thing. It was a great idea. It was really cool. It just didn't hold my interest, and I really didn't was not into it as much, man.
I think we talked about this a little bit earlier. I think one of the things that Battlefield suffers from is that the maps, as cool as they are, they're massive, dude. Like to go from like one point to the next
thing, dude.
I mean, or
Battlefield 4, like large Battlefield.
Yeah, but I mean, the thing is I felt like in the recent ones, like I was traversing at least for about a good 5 minutes, only to get killed and see my body outlined in red.
And then you gotta start back at the A spot and then run your ass all the way, and then everyone's taking every vehicle a horse. So then you're just there walking across the map, like,
and you're just like this.
Dude.
Majority of the time,
reality,
you're like, bro. Hey, you're just like this.
Man.
Like, hey, put me on your horse, bitch. Hey, take me on your horse.
Hey, pick me
Where
up.
the fuck you going?
Well, I'd pass you up.
What about your homie?
Do you have a spot on the tank? Let me just jump on top. Like it just takes.
Like, I'm just gonna hold on to the gun or the nozzle. I'm just gonna.
I'm excited for Battlefield because I just like that kind of. It's not some. I always hate those futuristic.
Call of Duty,
like you either have to be full on like futuristic or not. Like it's hard to do in between.
So was there any good leaks out of this, or it's just like, ooh, Battlefield is coming out? Like,
so okay. So the whole thing with Battlefield right now is that there is going to be hints of, well, it's going to be on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, PC. There are strong indications that it's not coming to Xbox One. So for all those late bloomers out there who haven't blossomed yet, may want to upgrade soon.
I'm waiting for a sponsor to just send me an Xbox and then, be like that, but
we know the reason why, right? It's because of Cyberpunk, man. You saw what happened when you're trying to make the next gen for next gen systems and previous gen, and it doesn't work out. Like I think you're going to see a switch now with almost all the new games in development. So they're not going to come out.
They're all going to push. They're all going to be pushing forward.
So let me tell you something.
It's that transition. It's that transition part that we're already.
But here's another thing. So I don't know if it's going to have a story, right? Don't know if it's going to have a campaign. Let me finish. So I didn't tell you guys about this, but on the thumbnail for the video, free to play. So it might be cross-play enabled, have a season pass capability, and free to play. So I'm gonna tell you this: if it's free to play, and it's like Battlefield 2, 3, or 4, I'm fucking in. I'm fucking in. They have hints of battle royale type deal. I don't care. I don't fucking care.
What?
I fucking play it.
Next, I know battle royale has been going on in all the different games. Fortnite kind of started it all. Like
PUBG did. Fortnite.
I think Battle Royale has a bad name. Like I think it has a bad name in the way you're seeing, like because it's attached to Fortnite. It's the same game.
It's not that it's attached, but just everybody's doing it.
I think gamers that have a problem aiming are like stifling the battlefield because it's competitive.
He likes them puzzle games. He likes them puzzle
a lot of
games.
people. He like mouse and click and point games. I want to go over here. Let me just click over here and you got, I mean, if it's battle royale, the shit's thick.
He likes mystery. You know what it is? You know what it is? I think
you be ready to play, boy.
I think Pelo was a camper. I think he was a camper, and battle royale does not help out campers. And that map starts getting smaller and smaller.
And as soon as he pokes out, he's like,
I found the perfect spot.
In Fortnite, I can do decently well. But you playing that stupid rogue, and it's either I'm fucking shooting everywhere or I'm shooting behind.
Oh, we've seen.
I know you've seen.
This is my favorite.
I've checked my settings.
I'm on Pelo. Right behind me, Pelo. And then I'll send it down. I'm like, where are you, bro?
No,
and look at the map.
This is my favorite. This is my favorite. When we land in Rogue and I find a good spot and I'm just gonna wait and see if anybody comes. And here's Pelo right behind me, like looking around.
That's called your fucking camping, bro.
And I'm like, Pelo, stop giving my fucking position away, and go the other way, please.
Fucking dancing right behind him.
And then he's off. That's his aiming, looking around like where the
see that's why people like to watch me because of the shits and giggles.
Well, so like this whole genre is good for gamers because it's free, dude. Like they have to like look at Call of Duty with Warzone.
We talked about Titanfall.
Look how much money they've made. And it's not so much just Titanfall, like what you paying for
made
multiplayer.
A good point.
You have to pay for that multiplayer type of thing. Like now
that's
it's free.
Why it failed, right? But that's why it failed.
It didn't fail. It's just like every game, it runs its iteration. Like that's like saying Battlefield failed. It's like saying like just because they don't play it anymore, they don't. It's failed. All right, like Halo failed.
Oh, they did. Failed. I agree with you.
Shots fired.
But
I agree.
All these free to play games that have all these cosmetic upgrades, that's where everything's going. Because just read an article that just said that. Look at Apex Legends. Like 2 years ago, no one even knew what the fuck Apex Legend was. They paid Ninja to play it one night on his stream, like $1 million to do it. That game has made $1 billion in 2 years.
If you pay me $1 million to play that game, I will dress up like one of the characters. Okay.
I won't wear any clothes.
And we'll send you Pelo feet pics.
We'll tie him down. We'll take them from him. Okay. We won't even ask him. We'll take them. Get him liquored up.
BDSM.
Liquored. Wait, we need to get that money.
We just lost more subscriber guys.
But I would be surprised if it has a battle royale kind of aspect and it isn't free. The only thing I dislike, and this is what Warzone and those Call of Duties suffer from, the crossplay has allowed computers to fucking cheat constantly and ruin those games. Like I don't play Warzone anymore because of it. Like I'm done with it. I'm moved on.
Right.
Little tear.
That's right. That's right.
I'm hoping the best for it.
I am too. I mean, I've always been a Battlefield fan. If they go this route, here's my thing that we kind of talked about as well when it comes to crossplay. I hope that it's crossplay in a way that gives players the choice to choose if they want to crossplay or not, and it doesn't affect it doesn't affect the arena, whether if they want to play with PC players or not, right? Because there's going to be a multitude of both. There's going to be a lot of Xbox players. So even if we decide not to play with PC, really shouldn't hinder the player experience for isolating console players, So I'm really, really hoping that with a game like Battlefield, they do some type of option like that. I mean, how do you guys feel about that?
No, I would
with everything. With everything with hacking and PC players, predominantly on that side. I mean, do you guys feel like any game
depends on how easy it is to code? Yeah. How much they want to spend.
But there's always a way. I mean, if you have people that are doing like Cyberpunk, getting Keanu.
Did you say
there is a way. Cyberpunk.
So, I mean, you got a point. I mean, but this is definitely a game for the radar. I mean, we're definitely gonna be covering some Battlefield 6. And if it's anything, like I said, it was for me for 2, 3, and 4, I'll be on it.
So in other preliminary news, we got a new game coming out. Boundaries. And it seems like it's going, is it PS4? Is that what you saw?
It's PS4.
This is Pelo's.
Yeah, so
Pelo, drop the nuggets. What do we got about this, man?
So for this little juice nugget, well, Boundary's been around for a little bit. They've been teasing it for a while. They finally have a release-ish date of summer 2021. It's looking for PlayStation 4 and PC only.
Now, why is that? You told us why. Go ahead and tell the viewers.
Let him talk.
I know, right? Just shut the hell up.
I just want you to have the info, bro.
No, it's being backed by a Chinese development company that's trying to just let small Chinese companies, like developing companies, for them. So they're going just exclusive, just PS4 and PC. I really wish it was going to Xbox because this goes on to where we're talking about Battlefield. Where's Battlefield 6 going to be going? And I was thinking, they keep going further back. Like, are they going to do fucking Stone Age for fucking Battlefield? Like, we were just fucking throwing rocks at each other. And I was thinking the only way you can do is go forward. Yeah, fucking spears, fucking, get my pet tiger on you and shit like that. No, so what I was thinking is like Boundary. So if you check out Boundary, and hopefully, Speedy will throw some juice nuggets here in a little bit. And it's up in space. So first person shooter up in space.
So no gravity.
We saw it. That was like the first thing that came to my mind. It looked like gravity, like just spinning around. All the space debris. The comments on that video were hilarious.
So
love the internet.
One person put, I can just feel my GPU getting hot. There was so much debris. It's like, yeah, I can just imagine all that debris and having to be downgraded for console, and how much power it would take for a PC. But we did see some gameplay. I saw a couple of videos of actual gameplay that a YouTuber had posted up, and it wasn't too bad. It was actually kind of
the concept is there. It's just, I wonder how it's going to play out. Like, we see a lot of games that we're excited about and the concept just doesn't work out. Like Rogue Squadron was, one that I was excited about. I really haven't heard very much after it released.
It kind of dropped. Yeah, it just went away.
Dropped like a rock. But this one looks interesting just for the fact that it's just kind of like a new space to work in. I think the comments were hilarious on this. They're like, hey, how do we save money on sound? Or like, let's put it in space. There's no sound in space.
That'll help a little bit on the GPUs, just not burning out your
in
PC.
Space. No one can hear you rage quit. Was one of the comments
that got me right there. I was like, great.
Pelo, talking about your just a little quip, because you were talking about what Battlefield going back as far as like the Stone Age. Personally, I'm waiting for Battlefield out the womb. I think would be a great. Wouldn't
it be be more Battlefield insemination, because then you'd be fighting everyone else to get to,
oh my god,
to the egg to win?
Wow.
I think that's where the real Battlefield starts, man.
Wow. And when you win, it's not a victory, it's ectastic. Oh my gosh.
Instead of Sparta, this
is war. This is sperma. Oh god, that took a turn I was not expecting.
Like the battle royale, like you've been fertilized.
Like, yeah.
This one looks interesting, just much like the fact that, like, we have all these space games out there. Like, you had Mass Effect come out, some news about them taking out some booty shots. Like, I wonder what's going to be the play on this space game. Like,
I don't think we've ever seen anything like a first-person shooter in space like this. Like, you're talking full out. Like, you're not in the building. You know, like
just
Mass
out
Effect.
in space.
You're out in space, like full suit. You get to customize your suit. You can put fucking guns on the side. I'm gonna need all the guns I can get. So.
You know, this is reminiscent of a game that was on PC, and I forgot the actual title, but you're underwater. So you're not only fighting against players underwater, you got scuba suits on, and you've got like your upgraded gear, but there's also sharks that you're also facing again. So it's like a multiplayer with like the sea. I forgot the name of it, but this is the polar opposite. It looks really interesting. I'm kind of excited. I wouldn't mind checking it out. I don't want it to be like crazy expensive. I'll tell you right now. Like, I think if it was in the $30 range, it would still be too much for me, being that this is a multiplayer only.
I just don't see a lot of maps on it. I just don't see like what is it
haven't come out
like if
with
you
a lot of
fire a
information.
weapon, are you gonna fly back every time you fire a weapon just from the physics of you?
propulsion,
Yeah,
right.
you firing like is
No,
all
you
that-
do. No, like they show somebody like using a sniper. And he, like you see the recoil and you push back. So you're pushed back, but that's where you're
I wonder
having
if
to,
that
like,
would be
compensate.
frustrating.
Of course.
And then like someone had mentioned that you're
gonna see
I
my
could just
character. I'm just
imagine
gonna be
Pelo.
spinning. I'm
Yeah,
just constantly
just
gonna
imagine-
shoot here and he's gonna start spinning around.
Dude, I
I'm
can
not
just
gonna-
imagine Pelo spending like 15 minutes aligning a shot and then dying. Like, literally.
Yeah, and then if you're fucking dead, then I'm gonna have you screaming in my ear, dude. It's all I fucking need. He's right there, bro. Like, really? 5 minutes died?
He's like, he's right below you. Wait, above you. He's below you.
Oh my god.
Could you
It's not gonna
imagine
be
this in VR too?
Left or
Like,
right? Oh my, yeah.
people would be-
VR. Oh my.
people be vomiting over themselves just being in their own house, not moving. So I think it's an interesting space that, you know, there's some definite things to work out, but I'd be willing to throw a couple shekels that way, get a little gameplay.
I'll throw some pesos in there. Why not?
I'd
You know?
actually buy it.
Little some
I would
clams.
actually buy it.
With some
You know?
clams.
I want some aesthetics, you know, with some cha-cha-cha.
Oh my god.
Let me wear something cool in space. You know?
I just wanted to point
Noob's
out.
gonna
I
be
just-
the one that's gonna buy all the skins. He's gonna have the flames on his helmet, and
I just want to point out one thing that we did not coordinate this out, but Noob's
Oh,
got his
God.
Cobra Kai shirt on, and I got my Mr. Miyagi.
Oh,
Where the hell are you,
snap.
Pelo?
Pelo, what you got on today, bro?
I just have Pelo. Like it's
Show, pull it down, I dare you.
No, I don't think
Pull it
no.
down. Come on,
I'm not
man.
gonna do it.
Come on. Don't be
No.
shy.
No,
Holy
we're
shit.
gonna get X-rated
What?
here, and then we're gonna
What?
get kicked
Oh,
off
God.
YouTube, and then we're gonna have too many subscribers that we can't even count, and I
Mhm.
leave that to us, you know.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna
enough
leave
said.
you guys to start my own podcast, and it's gonna be, you know,
Yeah.
Pelo más grande, you know, just
All
Pelo After
Pelo
Dark.
all the time.
24/7.
I like it. So guys, do us a favor. Let us know what you guys think. If you guys have heard any news regarding any of the stories that we talked about, go ahead and drop some news nuggets, some news nugs. Let us know what's up. You know, check us out on our social media. You can find us at nextlevelofficialpodcast.com. And that's it. Show some support. Yeah. Come on, guys, hit it. Jesus.